Peace, peace. Peace, soul tribe. Yours truly, Ivory Soul's Journey. Mixed with a little tarot. What's going on, soul tribe? Running up about a minute or two late here. Just getting back in. What's up, Shamika? That's right, y'all. 9/11. It's an emergency. It's an emergency. What's up, everybody? Yours truly, Ivory Soul's Journey. I just wanted to stop by briefly to kind of share some things. And as I've already stated, we're in some very transformative energy. And it looks like to me, everything is kind of playing out like I said it would. I'm not trying to boast or brag, but I'm going to give y'all some, as y'all call it, I'm going to give y'all some receipts here in a minute. What's up, everybody? Now, this video is for information, confirmation, clarification only. So take what resonates, folks. Ignore the rest. Always follow your divine intuition, especially when you're making life-changing decisions. Sure, Ed, what's going on? Michelle, what's up? Dr. Holmes, what's up? And the winner is, you already know. Oh, my goodness. Wow. And the winner is, listen, folks, dawn of a new era. I know they still waiting. I ain't got to wait. I already know what happened. I'm gonna pull out the receipts. Dawn of a new era. Now, I'm just going to deal with a couple of things from an astrological perspective. Pretty much what not. I ain't going to say I'm the only one, but there's very few people that talked about this situation with this, quote unquote, this election. And it's not so much the election that I've been talking about. It's the energy. Oh, yeah. Right? New era, y'all. I would probably say if you out on the West Coast, by midnight on the West Coast, we'll know who president is. And if my cards are correct, and I believe my cards are correct, they ain't never lied to me, you're going to have your new president. That, like I told y'all last year, I got two things I need somebody to help me with. There's a video, I think I did it the beginning of the year last year, so that would have been 2023 in January, or it was December 2022. I did a video talking about, I think it may have been entitled, it may have been titled, What Can We Expect Come November the 5th, 2024 at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. It may not be that long like that, but that's what I was all talking about. Now, I did share in that video how that the first family, they got to come up out of there. Now, don't be worried about me laughing. Shit. This shit's kind of, it's not funny to me, but anyway. So, let me start off by saying this right here. There was two cards. I think it was November the 1st, a few days ago. So that's the other side. But if somebody can find that video, and y'all can remember, I held up the cards, one for Trump And I held up I pulled one for Trump and I pulled one for Kamala Harris. We just having fun. We already know what time it is. And I explained to y'all everything that was going to happen. However, I got them right here. The first card was Trump. Y'all remember the Knight of Pentacles? For Trump. Now, this was on a few days ago, I think November the 1st. So if anybody find that, we're going to give you something. If you find that video from 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, I'm really going to give you something. Because I want to share it with my other, it's quite a few videos on this channel now, but it'll take me a minute, but if I can get some help. But anyway, I think it's around that time frame, December 2022 or January 2023. One of them 2 months. Anyway, Trump the other day got the Knight of Pentacles. Loyalty. Dedicated. Hard work, reliable, trustworthy. You can depend on them. That was Trump for November the 5th. For Kamala Harris, go back and watch the video, folks. It was the Two of Wands. I mean, from a tarot perspective, you don't have to say too much more. And I was just asking Spirit a question. I knew the answer because Spirit shared it with me, of course, first, intuitively. I mean, I'm sharing with y'all at planetary energy, the planets, not the poles, not none of this here other stuff. That was Kamala Harris, the Two of Wands. That's somebody that's looking out of a window, making plans, right? That's somebody, you remember Sharon? That's somebody, I even posted on my Facebook page, all the receipts there. These days you have to keep the receipts, right? The Two of Wands, y'all know of how I read them. Them two aces of wands to me. That's how I see that. Okay, I see that as Aries energy. I see that as also being masculine energy. I also see that as being action. So there's a wand. Y'all know how I explain it. And my social media is just going crazy because I did a post on TikTok, I don't know, shit, two weeks, a month ago, about Kamala Harris. And they banned me. I shared with y'all and showed y'all. It's on my page in the community. I just be doing these things. But anyway, these two aces of wands. If you see that wand, like I always explain it, up there by the wall, that's an ace of wands. But either that ace of wands, whatever that is, whoever that is, has turned its back on this person. Or this person holding on to an ace of wands has turned their back on this person. The room is empty, folks. Somebody making plans. How I know they making plans? There go the globe. Somebody ready to travel. There go the vehicle. What's in front of the Three of Wands? What's in front of the Two of Wands? Three of Wands. What's that all about? Future, foresight, traveling. Waiting on your ships to come in. This could be thought the grass was greener. I think that's Joe Biden back there. We're going to have a little fun. I think that's Joe Biden back there. She turned her back on Joe Biden. stabbed him in the back with Nancy Pelosi and Barack Obama. Yes, she did. She did. I told y'all live she did. I had to sneak it in there because they'll flag me. Now, Joe Biden out there instead of y'all ready to have some fun. I got some important dates. So he goes out there and it's close. It's Sunday, 2 damn days before the election. He called all Trump supporters garbage. Man, this should be crazy. I be cracking up. He called them garbage. That didn't help her. He showed up at a rally and had on top of his regular hat a Trump hat, a mega hat. Damn, they've been calling this man Hitler. That's Kamala Harris. She got to go. Now I told y'all 3 world leaders. I'm just giving y'all some preview. I mean, something from the past. Remember, I told y'all April 21st, the new year. That I'm just keeping it 100 because I'm finna hit y'all with some new shit here in a minute. April 21st. I told y'all within 30 days. I told y'all it's gonna be 3 world leaders, but within 30 days, the video is there. Go back and get me some receipts. Y'all gotta help me out. That a world leader was gonna die. A tragic death. On May 21st, Iran president and Iran's prime minister. That's a world leader. That's 2 of them. Died a tragic death. How? In a helicopter. So that was one of the 3 world leaders. The other world leader, I got all of this here from astrology with a mixture of intuitiveness, right? The other world leader, I told y'all, was either going to be forced from office or resign. Joe Biden did both. He resigned and they forced him out. So I got both of them right. The and or. I told y'all we was going to have a Manchurian candidate. That's Kamala Harris. I told y'all Trump was going to get political karmic justice. It's in the video. I said it. Damn. And what was clarified in between the Knight of Pentacles for Trump and the 2 of Wands for Kamala Harris was justice. Go back and watch the video. All right, so we done with that. That's Trump for tonight, November the 5th. That's Kamala Harris tonight for November the 5th. Let's see what happens. Now, I'm already telling y'all, before CNN, Fox, and all this here, y'all been listening to me, y'all, for those that come. I might be unorthodox with it. But when I was in church, they used to pay, not so much pay me, but they would pay me, really, for me to come and do revivals. They used to call me Prophet Ivory. The gift is still there. I just don't rock with the church. All right. Third, I told y'all a world leader was. I have to laugh at this. This is my way of expressing myself with humor, lightheartedness, not taking it serious, not trying to disrespect. I ain't gonna explain that again. Now watch this here. The third, I told y'all, one of those world leaders was gonna have 3 assassination attempts. Now we know Trump has had 2. And I told y'all it could be either the third attempt could be on whoever, world leader. If it's on Trump, it'll be between now, another tip, and they'll want to get him. I know I don't supposed to be talking like this, but by January the 20th, if not then, if and when he gets in the office, mark my word, between March of next year and October. So March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. 7 months. Another world leader. If it's in America, it's Trump. If it's somewhere else, it might be the Middle East. So I'm thinking that it might be something pertaining to either Iran, Israel, somewhere around in there, world leader. Because the third time, somebody's going to be gone. I'm just telling you what I see. Let me go to some things here, some dates and some time. So I got a few of my notes. That way I can just run right through them. So y'all just hold on and bear with me, right? So last year, March 23rd, recapping. I'm just recapping from my own personal little notes here. Okay. Last year, March 23rd, Pluto entered into the 11th house for the first time in the past 248 years. Now, why is that significant? And it stayed in the 11th house, and then it went back into the 10th house in June of last year. But why is that significant? Because again, as I've been sharing with y'all, hit that like button. This is good shit. Once Pluto settles in the 11th house, it's going to be there for 20 years. So to 2043, 2044. Why is this significant? I'm going to give y'all some little numbers here. Okay. Pluto now in the 10th house of Capricorn. That's why you got all this government institution and all of this karma and all this other shit going on. All right. So now we're getting ready to enter into shock and awe. But why is Pluto in the 11th house is important? Because and it moves back into the 11th house out of Capricorn on the 19th of this month. Why is that important, folks? Between now and the 19th is shock and awe. Any motherfucking thing can happen. Can I say it like that? Anything could happen. That's Uranus energy. Anything can happen. All right. But why is Pluto in the 11th house? So the last time Pluto was in the 11th house, let me get my calculator. I want y'all to help me out. All right. So this is 2024. That's what I got in my calculator. 2024. If I say minus, listen, now, this is going to make sense to y'all in terms of what I did, what I've been doing now, for some years now, is I've always known the birth chart of America. And I'm just using their timeline. All right. The birth chart of America. I got a birth chart. You got a birth chart. We all do. So we're going to use their timeline. And it's going to make sense in a minute. So This is the last time Pluto was in the 11th house. I'm going to calculate it for you. 248 years ago. So we'll go minus 2024 minus 248. Some of y'all already know equals what? 1776. Now, if y'all go play these numbers like they call it the lottery, y'all might get y'all a little chunk of change, but we on our way to some real serious energy, folks. All right. I might have to do this here in parts. You see that? Does that year look familiar? Screenshot it. Let me do it all. Let me start all over again. This is 2024. The universal language, folks, is numbers. Don't worry about man's calendars and books and history books and times and all. The universal language, the universe, numbers, cycles, and seasons. Never forget that. That's the big three for the universe. Numbers, cycles, and seasons. That's everywhere. All right, so this is 2024. All right, the last time Pluto, all right, let me show it to you. Then that way y'all kind of like, and you can use this, you can use simple research right here, but this is something that I've been doing for years. Hold on. When was the last time Pluto was in the 11th house, Aquarius? All right, I'm going to show it to you. 248 years. Y'all see that? Now they got 17. Hold on. 1778. Hold on. 248 years. All right. Back to where I am. 2024 minus 248 years equals 1776. That's when America became, quote unquote, a country or whatever. 1776, ring a bell. All right. So now we get ready to have a repeat of that energy. See how simple that was? So this was a new country in 1776 that they tell us to celebrate, called July the 4th, 1776. But it wasn't finalized until 1778. All right. This could be our last normal constitutional election. If not, 28 would definitely be the last one. Because why? We're in a new era. Anyway, so in 2000, give me some more dates. 2025, Neptune in the first house. I'm saying these things for a reason. 2000 is going on. 2025 and 2026, Uranus in Gemini. These are key dates. 2025, Saturn in the first house. And all I did was follow the astrological chart for America's birthday from 1776 all the way up until present day, using Pluto as my transit. Following Pluto, following Saturn, following Neptune, following Uranus. Got me? Earth and water. So we're transitioning out of the earth and water element. I talk about it a little bit more. I may not even do this full video. And we're leaving from earth and water, entering into fire and air. Listen to me. Right? So this is a whole new spiritual frequency. So by November the 19th of this year until March the 8th of 2043, 240 years, 248 years ago, new country. So by March the 8th, 2043, that's when Pluto will enter into Pisces. Listen to me good now. 2043. And just like now, it's going to dip back into Aquarius briefly and then go right back into Pisces in 2044. Let me keep on going here. Pluto in 11. So Pluto is all about, these are just from my notes. Pluto in the 11th house. Pluto really is all about power, transformation. Aquarius is about frequencies, the age of a frequency, the age of Aquarius, and enlightenment. Moving from the 10th house, the 10th house is earth element, it's heaviness, right? It's earth, it's material. What else I got down here? More. We want more. Greed, all of this type of shit. That type of mindset weigh us down because we out here busting our ass trying to make $1. That's that 9 of Pentacles and that Queen of Pentacles. We get ready to move out of that Taurus energy though. That's why you see the second house come up a whole lot in my readings, because I'm on top of this energy. Consumerism, just buying. This is Pluto in the 10th house. Now, systematic change, governments, institutions, religions, wanting spiritual freedom and enlightenment. That's Pluto in the 11th house. Let me go a little further. Humanitarianism, community groups, as a result of crisis. I don't know how many times I've shared on this channel that we headed for a whole lot of crisis. Now we get ready. We got a damn political civil war been going on since 1994 in Washington, D.C. We got a constitutional crisis that started back in January of 2021. Now we're getting ready to have probably a final before we transform. They're going to redo all this shit per universe, all governments, because Aquarian energy wants to be free. So humanitarian, so people all over the planet is going to be going against their damn governments and systems and religions and shit like that. Let me keep on going here. Pluto in the 11th house is like power to the people, power to the freedom of the mind, body, and the spirit. All of this is in my book. It's going to be a badass book. Power to be self, going for what you want, going for your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, star energy. That's all Pluto, right? And that 11th house as well. Power to express yourself free. Spiritual evolution and spiritual revolution. Power to face our shadow self. Transformative energy. Light workers of humanity. 2025, between March 25th until October 25th, we're going to get a preview of the Neptune in the first house, Aries energy, folks. By the way, these planets that I'm talking about, Pluto, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, these are what you call outer planets. These planets are far away. So when they come in, they appear in your house. They ain't moving fast. That's why Pluto finna be here for 20 years. All right. So then now Neptune in the first house, we're talking about a preview in 2025 between March and October. But in 26, January the 26th until 2038, Neptune will be in that first house. Hold on. Let me keep on going. I like to call this the astrological clash of the Titans. Unleash the Crackling. Who watched that movie, Clash of the Titans? Anyway, so Aries rule the head. That's the Emperor energy. That's Mars energy. Headstrong, alpha. Aries rules the head. Neptune rules the feet. So you're talking about total transformation from head to feet, from crown chakra to root chakra. Man, I'm getting cold chills over here. A new generation of leaders, because this is the spiritual shift. There will be a generation of spiritual leaders, compassionate leaders. Now, there'll be some fake spiritual leaders. You see them creeping up now, ever since, especially heavy when Pluto first entered into the 11th house, March 23rd of last year. Let me go on. That's why a lot of these karmics and these groups and these covens, think of the 11th house as also like group dynamic, friendship group, community group, church group, going to the Hall, Mason, Eastern Star, Skull and Bones, Boule, anything, Jesuits, all of that is groups, covens. Now listen, but they'll be easily identified or exposed. That's why we having all of this shit coming out. Why? Because when Pluto is in that 11th house, y'all, I'm telling you, within this age of Aquarius, frequency, knowledge, knowing, cleansing, enlightenment, you ain't gonna be able to, if you're a fake healer, teacher, reader, whatever, you're gonna be exposed quick by the masses, because people are going to be continuously by the masses as we go forth further in the future, in the near future. Waking up 2025, another date, July 25th to November the 25th. Uranus moves into Gemini from the second house, which will be moving from Taurus. Heavy earth energy. That's that heaviness again. So Uranus wants to be free. That's mutable energy. Listen, not weighed down, free to express. It's a fast moving frequency because it's of the air element. Watch this here. Because remember now, we're moving from water. We're moving from earth and water into fire and air. All right, now check this here out. So free to express, fast moving frequency. So we're going to be seeing a whole lot of communication expand to where it's like, wow, shocking. You get what I'm saying? As far as technology, no censorship. That's why Donald Trump's is in place. And people like Elon Musk, they're not part of the Trump ain't no damn politician. He didn't even know he won in 2016. But I already told everybody he was gonna win. Shocking technological discoveries. Right now, they talking about electric vehicles. By 2043, 2044, you might be able to fly in your. You remember who all remember that movie, The Jetsons, that cartoon, The Jetsons. There's gonna come a day when you might be flying to work. Anyway, Gemini is like equal to or the equivalent of the lower mind or the lower self when it comes to how we think. Uranus is of the higher mind, the higher self, the enlightened. So you got two different hemispheres of the brain, left side and right side. We mostly be focused on that little 2 or 3% on the right, on the left side. But on the right side, it's 90-some%. That's that Aquarian energy. That's that enlightenment. That's that awakening energy. All right, let me give y'all a little more. So transportation. We're going to be seeing some major technological advances in transportation, how we communicate. There's going to come a time that the cell phone that you be holding up and I be holding up, you won't even need that no more. You'll be able to do some shit like this here and sit and see a motherfucker. I don't know. Higher learning, new innovations, new different communicational devices, virtual reality. So I mentioned to y'all about the outer planets, right? So everything is about to accelerate. Got me? So manifesting what you want. When we were in this earth and this water, we was weighed down with material shit, always wanting more, consumerism, shiny things, American dream, new home, new car, shiny shit, money. Or we weighed down emotionally and shit, worried, and okay, all that shit's done. It's gonna be done. You're gonna start feeling better come November 19th, as long as you are in your right frequency. Because Aquarian is about frequency, the age of Aquarius, right? So moving into the fire in the air, fire 1 represents manifestation. So instead of me having to go and work and bust my ass because of this powerful transformation, the last time it took place on this land was in 1776. We're headed towards that. That's why I was telling y'all, it may not even be no goddamn constitution come 2043, 2044. Let me keep going. So now you manifest what you need, what you want. Those are your hopes, your wishes, your desires, your dreams. That's Neptune, and that's Uranus energy, star energy. So more people are going to be involved in yoga, meditating, nature. So a lot of timelines are about to be shifted. So a lot of us humans are about to switch timelines on a conscious level. So you'll be able to tap into higher dimensions, right? All of this shit is coming. This is inspirational energy, becoming true divine beings. It's not just a transformation with governments and institutions. It's a transformation of spiritual consciousness. And you ain't gonna never want to go back no more. What else I got here I can share with y'all? What else I got here? So let me give y'all some more dates. Okay. And the next 7 to 8 months, if we ain't already in it, we're going to be in some major national crisis and uprisings. All right. That's why I was telling y'all we're in November now. I would say between January 11th, because the nodes of destiny shifts and change houses. So we'll have the North Node moving out of Aries to Pisces, and we'll have the South Node moving out of Libra into Virgo. So that's going to take place on January 11th. Okay. So when you take these numbers and you break them down, you get a 3710 or a 0 or a 1. That's the timeline. Now we're going to shift, and shit's going to it's like everything's starting all over. We are in 17. We are in this is the last time we were in this energy on this land. I can't speak about no other land. I wasn't there on this land. It was 1776, a new nation. So expect civil unrest, constitutional crisis. There might be a coup attempt. They might try to remove they might try to remove Trump from office. That's the coup attempt. Pay attention to that. Or they might try to go in and get Biden out of there, because with this Pluto energy in the 10th house, folks, this means that a lot of shit dealing with government and institutions is being exposed. So say Trump win. Soon as he get in there, he finna get ready to, he finna make it do what it do. We could, in this here 1776 repeat, if you will, 2.0, we could be looking at I call them new regional unions, meaning that the country could break up into 5 different regions. You'll have the Northwest, that's from Maine all the way down to Maryland. Then you'll have the South, like Virginia, West Virginia to Florida, Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, shit like that. Then you have the heartland as region 3, the mountain region, and then the Pacific region. The reason why I'm sharing this here is because I shared this on my Facebook page. Now, I haven't given y'all the astrological effect as far as natural disasters down here within nature, but then there's going to be some astrological events, because the universe is going through seasonal change. It's just further ahead of us every 3,600 years. So January 6th, we could probably be looking at a constitutional crisis. They might not certify the elections. Tomorrow morning, I said midnight by the West Coast time. Tomorrow morning, tonight at midnight, they saying in the morning. I've told y'all all, look at Trump. Trump getting karmic justice, political karmic. I'm not bullshit, I'm laughing. And that's Kamala Harris. Don't forget that. Y'all saw that here first. So we could be in some kind of constitutional crisis, especially when this North Node changes. Damn, to Pisces and Virgo for the South Node. Ooh-wee. So from November the 5th, today, again, to November the 19th, remember I've been telling y'all, that's the shock and awe. What's the shock and awe? God damn, Trump won. So Trump president again. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if a few people, celebrities, entertainers, elites, politicians, whatever, world leaders, I wouldn't be surprised if there's at least 5 to 10 suicides at some point. Because some people could be actually facing treasonous charges. No shit. When they be saying like Trump gonna come out to his political enemies, they been gaslighting y'all. Look at how they did. This man got 34 counts, a convicted felon. And they all rigged. That's why he is where he is now. Political karmic justice. He'll probably win, folks, in a landslide. I'm gonna stick to my numbers. I would say he'll win. He'll beat her by 2 to 5 points, percentage points. Damn. A long, slow ass whooping. The Knight of Pentacles ain't in no rush. You know how hard and dedicated you have to be in this energy to become president for his case, in his case. That means that That Knight of Pentacles is moving slow. This is the second slowest moving energy in tarot. The Ace of Pentacles is the slowest. Six of Pentacles next. Did I say that right? Six of Swords, not Six of Pentacles. Second slowest moving energy in tarot. But they reliable. When that Knight of Pentacles show up, you can depend on them. You can't depend on this. That's Kamala Harris. October 20th, 24. I think that was when, what planet was that moved into Cancer? Mars. 2024 is the year of karma. 2025 is the year of ending. How do I get that? If you take 2024, you got 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 4 is 8. 8 is the year of karma. 8 symbolizes karma. Whether it's good karma, dharma, or bad karma. It's like the wheel of fortune, right? Man. So now we have my organization. It's a combination of two. So after the election, or when the North Node moves, so on January 11th, that's when I'll launch the Black Economic Business Network. Because I can't go into a whole lot right now, but it's very powerful. This is something that I have put together over a span of years. People have used this and copied it and tried, so I had to. Anyway, we ain't gonna talk too much. So like when y'all be talking about Black Wall Street, that's the energy, because remember now, when Aquarius moves into this 11th house and is there for 20 years, that's star energy. Don't forget that. That's star energy. That simply means that you can go after things that you wish for and you desire in the midst of crisis. Me, I'm serving humanity right now. Y'all are part of humanity. I'm a part of humanity. So what I'm doing, I'm offering my gift, my skills to humanity. That is classic Pluto in the 11th house energy. So my reward for that is more spiritual first. Because down here, we've transitioned. We're no longer in that earth and that water energy. We've transitioned. We're in this here fire and air. So that's action, that's manifestation, that's communication, that's freedom. That's revolutionary energy. I can go on and on and on and on and on. I have 3 tablets like right there. I want y'all to pay attention to something that's going to probably spring up, because Donald Trump might be our last president. Serious, folks. Based on the way that we go about this here election process and political system, because all this shit's about to be transformed. I'm serious. But there's this lawyer, a U.S. lawyer. He was also an author, a writer, Ingersoll Lockwood. Okay, and Ingersoll Lockwood, he wrote a series of children books, children novels. And one of them was a novel. This is in 1889 to 1893. So that was a novel, one of his novels, kids' book. It was about the life and the life and adventure of a young man from Germany named Baron Trump. No shit. And then we have him writing another book that was published in 1900 that was entitled The Last President. But this experience with Baron Trump, this little German boy, in this series of books, they ends up moving to New York, and he was in an upscale life. In an upscale life. This young boy back in 1889, 1893. But the last president, it was first published in 1896. But this story about Barron Trump, how is this a coincidence that this book is legitimate? They're gonna the ISBN number. I'm still right now. You can't get it nowhere. It's out. It's out everywhere. They know Amazon ain't got it, but there it is right now. That's the publisher information and everything. You can go get screenshot that. You go find that book, share it. All right. And the reason why you can't find this book is because they didn't want people to know what I knew before I knew about this book. That Trump was going to be president and that Kamala Harris was and Barack Obama was Manchurian candidate. I mean, Joe Biden was Manchurian candidate. You know damn well Joe Biden, whether you Democrat, Republican, Independent, Tea Party, whatever, anybody know in their right conscious mind that Joe Biden is not even nowhere near fit cognitively to be making no decisions to be running America. So you know that, Kamala can't do it. She ain't been doing it. She ain't been doing shit until they made her the nominee. All right, but anyway, so this book, so The Last President, first published in 1896, and then it was last published in the second print in 1900. So it's hard to find these books, but it was first published in 1893, the Barron Trump book, in 1896, The Last President. Now, as I go over this here information with y'all from all these notes, listen, let me tell you something. I'm telling you, we could, and I've said it many times, whether here or wherever else, that Trump could be like our last president as we currently elect president. It could get to the point to where as so much shit come out dark that they might want to make Trump president and they change this shit up. That's why I told y'all, you got to start getting your mind right, because it's going to be a lot of shock and awe. It's going to be shit happening fast, and you got to be already able to calm yourself while all kind of chaos and confusion and crisis is going on around you. So by midnight tonight, I'm going to get ready to go. Don't worry. That's Donald Trump's energy. You saw it here first, and this ain't the first time. That's who's going to be your new president. This one got to go. Making plans to travel. That's her room in the White House, Kamala Harris. 2 months, she got to go. 2 of Wands. There it is. So that's a clone of Joe Biden. All presidents got clones. But I'm telling y'all, serious though, if you go, I mean, it's been a few hours ago now. I posted on my Facebook in my story. They wouldn't let me do the live video and shit. That's why I don't fuck with them. But I posted in the story that this should be over with by midnight on the West Coast. So if you're on the East Coast, by 3 a.m., if you Central Time, by 2 a.m., Barack Obama going to have to call that gal and say, look, girl, you lost. I'm sorry, I fucked up your damn career. I done fucked up your life. I can't stand that dude. I told everybody that damn man was evil. That's why I never vote for his ass. This is my first time voting since 2000. I mean, not 2000, since 1984. I got another phone somewhere. Oh, here it is. I ain't voted in 40 years. I did this not for Trump, but for my elders and ancestors, because before Martin Luther King, all of our people voted Republican. We Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, and all of these people, George Washington Carver, Jesse Owens, shit, you name it, Martin Luther King, what's her name? Rosa Parks, Coretta Scott King, Coretta Scott, all of these folks before 1960 were Republicans. And I was going to do a roll call, but hold on. Let me show y'all this here right quick here. Boom. I did it on behalf of my elders. I posted this here on my community. If not, I'll share it with y'all. But these, I said, I did a post on Instagram and Facebook. I'm doing this one for the elders, for the ancestors. These are all Black Republicans. Senators, congressmen, governors. They wouldn't dare vote a Democrat. And that's my, hold on, let me see if I got one with his sign. There it is. That's my official mail-in absentee ballot. I'll show y'all my receipts. And there it is. Who I got checked off right there. Donald J. Trump. I also went with Marsha Blackburn out of Tennessee. Right? I had to do absentee this year. Because I ain't voted since 1984. But that's my mail-in ballot with my signature. There go my receipts. I don't need the button and shit saying that I voted. I voted for the first time in 40 years. And guess who I voted for? My elders. That's right. My ancestors. And this photo, you got who? This gentleman here is connected to my family tree in Mississippi. Hold on. Is this the photo with him? Yep. H.R. Revels, Revels of Mississippi, U.S. Senator. This is in the 41st and the 42nd Congress. You got Joseph H. Rainey, South Carolina representative, House of Representatives. Revels was a senator. Then you got R. Brown Elliott, representative, U.S. representative. This is during the time we're supposed to be Civil War. We in slavery. I don't believe that shit no more. You got Josiah T. Walls, Congressman, Florida. You got Ben J. S. Turner, Alabama. We got, and I can go, I got the whole list. Not the whole list, but it's just so many of them. I mean, this is, so I did it for the ancestors this year. Hold on. Let me see if I got them. And they took them off. It's all good. I probably got them on my other phone. Yeah. New era. Constitutional crisis coming. January 6th. Get your popcorn and your peanuts. Tomorrow, shock and awe, all the way up until November the 19th. When Pluto moves back into the 11th house on November 19th, things are going to start calming down, but it's going to tick back up again as we get close to 39, as I say that, as we get close to January the 20th, folks. But January the 6th, they're not going to want to certify dude. And he going to win by a landslide. But they already done said they don't give a fuck how much he win by. They not letting him get back in that White House. That's just how evil these motherfuckers is. Crazy. I'll be gone. We'll see y'all. Peace.